Yo, what's going on, Ruby Squad? It's your boy Ruby Dragonoid here, and guys, today it is a very special day, actually a very special week, because all this week, a bunch of us Bakutubers are doing all pro Bakugan Pro TCG product reviews, unboxing, and pretty much talks about the TCG, because let's be honest, the TCG is what made the reboot of the whole Bakugan series a really great and new thing. Instead of just being, oh, I set a gate card, oh, and I set a gate card, and then we roll out our Bakugan and see who, and play ability card, and only have like 3 ability cards and all that jazz and pieces. It made the game fresh, it made it new, and it made it great. And then it went on hiatus. We do not know what happened to it. We do not know where it went. We have not had any brand new news about the TCG. Yet we're still getting cards and products. We might not be getting action cards and products like we were, like these action cards right here. We're not even getting these in the cards anymore, or our toys anymore, like we used to. But we're getting the Nanogon and the Geogon cards that you put into the deck anyway. So my question is, why aren't we actually getting real cards? So what I want to do, guys, I want to show you something really cool here. This is what was a pretty much Bakugan's version of a starter deck. This is from the set of Secrets of the Geogon. It comes with 3 Bakugan. We got Haos Sharktart here. Of course, I'm opening up Sharktart because I love Sharktart. Pyrus Farascal and Aquas Falcron. And I just don't understand why we haven't gotten a set for Evolutions. And we're probably not going to get one of these for Legends when it comes out. We don't know what's going on with the TCG. I wish we did. And it's kind of annoying, because this is really cool. Now, these were $30, of course, because you do get 3 Bakugan with it, so there's the added cost of the Bakugan, plus the cards and everything else that you need to come with the game. Pretty much, you and a friend could get one of these. Either you want the same one to see how the decks run against another of the same deck, or an opposite one that had like different Bakugan in it as well, and just see how the decks played each other. Now, I don't remember fully what this deck was. I did open it up myself before. I just never opened it on camera because I don't think I'm that great I'm not that good of a TCG person to be reviewing the TCG and stuff like that. So it kind of just overwhelmed me a little bit with this, but nonetheless, it was a really cool product to open, and I always at least bought one of each so that I could have some cards to add to a deck. And yes, I played the TCG, of course I did. We all played the TCG, and that's the whole reason why we're doing this little campaign, because look, right there is your standard 40 card deck, plus your 3 character cards for the Bakugan, and then of course you do have a rule book to play the TCG. You do get your 6 cores right here. We'll take a look at those in a second here. And we do, of course, get our Bakugan here. If I can get them out. They really stuck. These are like stuck in here whenever you get these. So there's Farascal. There is Falcron. Set that to the side. We'll pull Sharktart out. And then, of course, he has a little thing. He's there, so give me 1 second to get that done. Got my handy dandy X-Acto knife on my side here. Careful with knives, kids. They are sharp. And there is Sharktart. Now, I'm not going to do like a normal Bakugan review like I always do, where I roll out the toys and stuff like that, because we all know what they do by now. Especially if you're watching this, you are a pro player, of course. This is no kiddie game. That was an old meme. But yeah, we do have the cores and everything, so we have 6 cores here for each one. And then, of course, like I said, we do have this right here, which came with, this was your deck. They even have it sleeved, just like a Yu-Gi-Oh deck would be. Like, this is sleeved in a plastic, which is really nice. And everything. So let me go ahead and get this open here. And we'll take a look at the deck here. Now, like I said, I do not remember what the theme of this deck was, because this was last year. So it has been a while. And I haven't really played the game myself that often, but there are still people doing local tournaments and stuff like that. And to be honest, the really big thing is that we just haven't seen anything from the TCG in forever. And like right here, like, of course, that's to show how to open the Bakugan. This is the rulebook. This shows you everything you know about the game. Just like any other card game, it comes with a really nice rulebook. and everything, and how to play the actual TCG. This does not have the toy battling game in it or anything. It's just it shows examples of what to do, how to play the game, and everything. And then of course it has the factions, and it has the rules for Geogon added in. Now while there are some exceptions to rules and stuff like that, and even shows Fusion Bakugan. Fusions are in here as well to show that and everything. Different effects and what they are. It was really cool. Like, why they stopped creating the card games, we don't know. We really do not know. But here's the cards here. Here are Sharktart Ultra. 605 is not that bad, especially if he brings in the Magic Shield. It goes up to 1250. Pirates Rascal was a really, really heavy hitter back in the day. 600, 650, and 4 was 1050, 1450. Really strong. You can boost that. You can boost Rascal up really high and everything. And then Aqua's Falcron right here. If that would focus. There we go. 504, 2 green fists. Not the greatest, but it's still a really cool looking Bakugan nonetheless. Then we'll go ahead. Here is Sharktart. We already seen him before. This is the Haos version of him. Looking really awesome. And then here we have Falcron here. And then, of course, Frasco is like Cubbo, opens up like that. So cute. Frasco's cuter than Cubbo. Hands down. Hands down cuter than Cubbo. Over the course, look at that. We got a 600B power core, which is really nice. 650 is the highest. And we got a negative 500 trap core. That's another thing. You even had trap cores with this game. Minus 200 damage, so if your opponent lands on that and they like say, oh, I have more damage than you, and you're fighting them with a Macmock deck, which is a damage win condition deck, you'd be like, nope, you just land on my trap core, you lose 3 damage, I have the highest, guess what? I win. Oh, here's a Pirates Aquas, gets plus 400, that's a really good shield core, specified for Pirates and Aquas. Darkus and Ventus, 400, that's also really good shield core. And here's a pretty good Green Fist core. You add 3 damage if you're Pirates or Ventus, but it also adds 100 B power to you. So if Rascal landed on this, she would have gotten 100 B power and 3 more damage added on to that, which she would have already put at 7, which is pretty high. Now let's take a look at the actual cards here, guys. So we do get some copies of the cards in here, but this is like what they did. Like, so here's Burst of Haos. It's a 2 cost, and you get plus 400 B power. You can use, if you have a Haos Bakugan on your team and you roll a Pyrus, you can still use this card. And if the Bakugan is Aquas or Darkus, it gets plus 1 Frost Strike. That is legit. I mean, Frost Strike wasn't really the greatest thing of the whole series, but it was a really interesting concept. And like I said, you can play this on an Aquas or Darkus card, or Bakugan, and it will get that plus 1 Frost Strike, plus a 400 B power boost. So, let's say I rolled out for Rascal here, and she lands on this 600, plus 600 Magic Shield, lands on that, she gets 600 boost, and she's already at 400, so she's already at 1,000. She has an extra 400 because of her ability, where she gets a Magic Shield, she gets plus 400. And then, hey, guess what? I have 2 energy. So, like, energy, it would be cards that are played face down. So, there's 3. Let's say, okay, I have 3 energy, I tap 2, I still have 1 left, which is great, to keep at least 1 energy around. And I play Burst of Haos. Burst of Haos boosts my Frasco by 400. While she doesn't get the Frost Strike boost, she's now up to 1,800 B power, which is great. It's a really high B power. Now, of course, there are Bakugan that are stronger than that, but like I said, this game was so much fun, and I had so much fun playing it. Like these cards that even have the artwork. Like, look, there's a Maracnia. That like the artwork looks so cool. Let me go through these a little bit more here. We even got character cards. So there's Crystal Blue. At the start of each turn, you draw a card, which is really nice. Let me see if I'm gonna try and find a really nice artwork card here. Here's one. We all know how much I love Stingzer. You draw one, you may re-roll your Bakugan. So that I think that was a reprint. That was actually a reprint for Geogon, because I think Deep Dive originally had an Aqua's Fade Ninja on it, and so what you could do is you draw a card from your deck, and you can re-roll your Bakugan. So let's say you miss a roll. Guess what? I play Deep Dive, and it only costs 1. So that little thing I had earlier, if I had that 1 energy and I didn't roll for Rascal right, I would still just pay 1, and I still have enough energy to play that Haos card that I played on Frasco to give her the extra boost. Even if I did roll her correctly, and she landed on the Green Fist instead of landing on the Magic Shield, I could have re-rolled her. This game was so much fun, and the only reason why I haven't really played it that much anymore is because I don't really have anyone to play with around here. I've been to my local game shops and asked them if they're interested in trying a new game out. They've all said no, not this time, but later on down the road, and I would go back and ask them, and they would still say the same thing. So it's like they really were just mostly focusing on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh! And any other card game that was out, like Dragon Ball Z or Digimon, and they just didn't want to give Bakugan a try. Other places besides, well, my area, especially out in Texas and California, they have tournaments almost weekly or bi-weekly, and it's really cool to see everyone go out and play. And, like, for real. So, all in all, this was a really cool deck. Like I said, I do not remember. I know this was a Haos Pirates and Aquas deck, but I think this has to do with Steam or something like that. Look at that! Look at that artwork! Look how cool that looks! That looks sick. Like, I like, that looks really, really cool. And then also what had, like, Team Strikes and stuff like that. There's Leah Team Strike, there's Frasco and Leah. Look how cool this artwork works. Like, not gonna lie, guys. This game, oh, there we go. Shonen Sharktart. That looks so cool. Like I said, guys, this game was a lot of fun when it was out, and I miss it a lot. I really do. I miss being able to open up cards on the channel. You guys have seen on the channel before. I will post links to videos of me opening up card packs and everything. And I really do miss being able to open up packs and stuff like that for this game. You know, I opened up Pokemon cards before, yes, which is another thing I'm really into is Pokemon. But this game was fun. It was a lot of fun, and I really, really wish that we could get more cards. So what I want you guys to do, if you guys made it to the very end of this video, please, 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 go onto Twitter or Instagram, post your favorite card art, or your top 5, top 10 favorite card arts from the Bakugan TCG. And I don't think Twitter can do that, but I think Instagram can. So if you're on Instagram, post your top 10 favorite. If you're on Twitter, just post your top 3 favorite. Tag Spin Master, tag Bakugan, use the hashtag #WeWantCards, because we of the Bakugan community are, like, needing cards. It's almost like an addiction. I know that sounds really bad, but it's like that. We love this game so much, guys. We do not want to see it die out. The toys are going to be around for a good bit still, but the card game is what really made the whole Bakugan experience extremely unique. While, yes, you still have the toy battling game, I really think they should add on to the toy battling game with cards like these again. You know, like with the ability cards. Only because... But that's pretty much what this was. Like, this game was literally the toy battling game with ability cards. Except, you've never seen the anime where they use, like, 6 or 7 ability cards in one game. The original anime. Like, they would use 6 or 7. That's kind of what this is right here. It was so much fun. And I miss it a lot. I miss playing it when we were... During the whole pandemic, when everyone was playing it virtually. It was so much fun to play. And so much fun to... It was just a lot of fun, guys. I cannot say that enough. And I really hope, Bakugan, that they hear us and that they bring back the card game. We want cards, guys. We really want cards. And this has to happen. So, guys, if you enjoyed this video, I know it was a really kind of straightforward video. There's no editing to this video at all. This is full straightforward of me being me and everything. And if you guys enjoyed it, go ahead and leave a like down below. Also, guys, like I said before, go on Twitter, go on Instagram, show us your favorite card artwork from this set, from any sets that you have. I think this is gonna definitely go in my top 10s because this is beautiful right here. Just Liquid Fireplay. That's going to my top 10. And I'll be doing the same, guys. I'll be posting on my Instagram and my Twitter. If you guys aren't following me on there, that is Ruby Dragonoid or Ruby Dragonoid XM59 on Instagram, which is what this says right here, that you can barely see because it's covered up by toys. And I'll be doing the same thing, guys. I will be posting my favorite card arts throughout the week. I'm going to try and do something throughout the month at least to try and boost this as much as I can. Actually, I have plans on buying some of the Fusion Force. So that's going back to Armored Alliance. The Fusion Force blind boxes, I found them on eBay. I'm going to try and purchase at least 3 of them so I can open them up for you guys, and some packs of Shields of Destroyer, which was the 3rd set from the second year of toys and the 2nd year of the show. So, without further ado, guys, once again, if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like down below. Share this video with your friends. Let Bakugan and let Spin Master know that we want to play this game again. We want cards, and that we love them. So, and also, guys, don't forget to hit that beautiful, beautiful power red subscribe button, because it means the world to me, and it means you guys are joining one of the most epic squads in the entire Bakugan community, the Ruby Squad. I'll see you guys in the next video. We want cards. Have a good night.